Research finds other ways COVID-19 can be spread. Researchers are considering how individuals contaminated shed the virus and what effect it's having on influenced populations. One new study has found answers that numerous won't discover comforting. Testing and affirmation of COVID-19 disease is right now carried out by verbal swabs. But investigate distributed February 17 in Rising Organisms and Diseases finds prove that there's an oral-fecal transmission route. The researchers detailed that COVID-19 hereditary fabric was identified in both butt-centric swabs and blood samples. The study authors wrote, "We identified the infection in verbal swabs, butt-centric swabs, and blood, hence tainted patients can possibly shed this pathogen through respiratory, fecal-oral, or body liquid routes." Chinese analysts conducted the study in a Wuhan, China, health center, and analyzed tests collected from around 180 patients. Crucially, proof of COVID-19 was found in butt-centric swabs and blood, indeed when it wasn't recognized utilizing verbal swabs. Concurring to the ponder, this was especially genuine for those individuals getting strong care for a few days. Findings too propose that timing is an critical factor. On day 1 of the ailment, 80% of verbal swabs were COVID-19 positive, but by day 5, 75% of butt-centric swabs were positive, whereas as it were half of the verbal swabs appeared disease, concluding to the study. The infection can too be transmitted through the potential backquote. This implies that stool tests may sully hands, food, water, etc., and may cause disease by attacking the verbal depression. The head of the World Health Association (WHO) said on Thursday, "The world is at a decisive point within the fight against COVID-19 as the infection kept on spread to new nations. If you act aggressively now you can contain this virus," he said. "The most imperative thing is to calm down and do the correct things." COVID-19 updates. The London stock trade fell to a 13-month low in the midst of worldwide financial fears. Greece, Norway, and North Macedonia have detailed there to begin with cases. 2 new cases were affirmed in Britain after being contaminated in Italy and Tenerife. Japan requested all schools to be closed after this weekend. In Iran, cases climbed to 254. Saudi Arabia banned travel to Mecca just months before the annual Hajj pilgrimage.